I finally think that my life has come to a point where I don't know which is up or down. I don't know which is like my road to take or which is the road you forget, you know, all that kind of fucking spiritual crap. I don't know what is my, not quite next, you know, but like, not quite where I go from here, because I mean, I fucking am gonna paint my basement, I'm gonna set up my sewing machine, I'm gonna fucking set up my like, whatever I'm gonna set up, I'm gonna do it, you know? So I know like what is my like next like move in life, like in general, because when school starts, I'm gonna finish my like English and shit, go into some hair courses, you know? I know what's like next for me on a like a robotic kind of movement, you know, like head to school, learn something new, get some shit done kind of thing. But as a like what I want to do with this, whatever this is, I don't know. What I want to do concerning friends or people I trust, I don't really know. Which is weird because I mean, I spent the last like probably 3 days panicking about this shit. I mean, I'm coming out of foster care and moving back like home within the next like 2 days. So that would be why I'm painting my basement. And I mean, I spent like the last like 2 days like hyperventilating, freaking out. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, what am I doing about my friend's situation? Like, I mean, being a kid, or whatever the fuck I am. I'm an adult now, apparently, or some shit. I mean, like, I'm a fucking mess, you know? And I sat there and was like, kind of like hyperventilating a bit, like, I don't really have any friends that actually like hanging out with me, you know? I don't really have any friends that I can really talk to. I mean, maybe this is me secluding myself from other people, you know, like that whole thing. Being like the anxiety hits you in the fucking throat and you just scream because you're like, oh my god, everyone hates me, no one wants to talk to me, and then you sit there, and I mean, like, if you actually get down to the root of it, you also have to think that the fact that you're not talking to them is most likely also a problem. Though I get that too, because it's like, I try and talk to people, and they usually, like, it feels like they're ignoring me. And I'm not talking about like minutes or hours, I'm talking about like days. People, you know, and then so I kind of shut down internally where I don't really message people anymore because I feel like the anxiety waiting for them to message you back is too much for me to handle sometimes. So I get the fact that I'm probably ignoring them as much as they are ignoring me, and that's not how a friendship moves along. That's not how you fucking, you know. So I get that, but it's it's hard trying to fucking get over that wall, and I understand that too. So maybe right now I'm not as alone as I think I am. It's just because I'm being a fucking little shit and I haven't messaged anyone or I haven't talked to anyone because I just shut down, you know. And I think that that's a problem, is I just shut myself off from the world right now. So I'm probably like a lot more anxious about these relationships that I need to keep up, and I'm not keeping them up, and I feel like I'm putting a lot more pressure on other people to actually keep them up, you know? Like, it's their job to get a hold of me, and like, but it's really not. It's me. I should be the one to contact them, and in the end, if they don't talk to me, then I guess that is their problem, and I shouldn't be so sad about that, but I do. I get really fucking upset, and I'll cry, and I'll hyperventilate, and I'll scream sometimes, and I'll want to punch a wall, and I mean, like, but I don't. I just sit there and I shut down, and that's not good, and that's shitty, and it feels shitty. But I need to just breathe, you know, and I kind of need to just realize that everyone's a fucking shitty person, and if you make the first move, and if they don't fucking reciprocate, they don't fucking give back what you have given, then maybe they are the shitty person. Like, you're not going crazy, no. It's like they're just being a dick, and that means you're not as important to them. That's kind of what it is. It's like, if you talk to someone first, and they don't talk to you back, you're not as important to them. And I mean, that's kind of fucking shitty, yeah it is, but you gotta get over it. And I mean, like, I think that's what I'm freaking out the most about is, I mean, I have friends that do kind of do that to me, which is really shitty, and I feel like fucking, it hits me in the everywhere. It hits me in the feels pretty hard, and I think that it's not only the fact that I'm not important to them, it's also the fact that they probably are going through the same shit I am, where they're freaking out. Like, I don't even fucking know. Maybe they shut down too because of all the shit they've gone through. And I can't take it all personally, so it's sometimes just gotta let it go. And I'm having a real like struggle with that because I feel this intense need to constantly have people around me. Like, I feel like they need to validate my existence, you know, and I'm having like a huge problem with that. So kind of talking about it and realizing that, you know what, just don't take it personally is actually really good for me because it helps me breathe a little bit. Right now I'm painting my room such fucking strange colors. This wall is like brown, this one's like pink, there's gonna be blue going on, that chunk way up at the top, that's gonna be like blue. Pretty excited. It's like a really, okay, so it's basically like mint blue, maybe like not quite an aquamarine color. It's like really bright blue, not quite cotton candy, but I call it mint blue. That's just what I call it, I don't know why. And then this is like a bubblegum bitch Barbie pink, you know? It's not quite bitch Barbie pink, but it's like a bubblegummy, kind of like faded out bitch Barbie pink. It's like pastel bitch Barbie pink is what it is, really. I'm pretty excited though because I get to paint my room, and I guess that's the first step of just paint my room, make my space, make myself feel comfortable, you know, get happy in the moment, get happy right here. You know, when I don't have friends, well, I can breathe in my own house. That's what I need to feel. I need to just settle down and just in this moment and in this, you know, my friends maybe hate me, maybe they do hate me, maybe they don't, I don't know. After I get comfortable in my own space, in my own bubble, and then I'll probably like try and chat them up and invite them over maybe, you know, and be like, hey, come on, like room warming party, you wanna come over? Like, fuck, we'll fill it with like Jello, I don't even know, like something, you know. And if they don't wanna hang out with me at that point, that's when I know that I'm not important to them, and you know, they don't care about me as much as I thought they did, which would hurt. But once I feel comfortable in my space, and I feel like I would then be comfortable. Wow, I have a really weird neck shadow. It kind of looks like a moose. Anyways, once I get comfortable, I feel like it'll all just fall into place. And I need to realize that. Once I get comfortable, everything will fall into place. Just everything will fall into place. And I need to believe in that. So, stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. And try not to scream at anything, because that doesn't get you anywhere. Sometimes it does. Go ahead, just go into a forest and scream or fucking something. Like, you can just go out there and just like fucking scream to your heart's content in the middle of a forest, and that would make you feel immensely better. I know it makes me feel a lot better. But sitting in a room screaming at yourself for no reason doesn't get you anywhere. So just try your best to breathe. Realize that you are still here in this moment, and this moment can change. Maybe nothing around it can change, but that one moment, if you just kind of like perk up a little bit and be like, damn, you know, it makes everything a ton better, even though everything is fucking shitty and whatever else, you know, just that one moment. Like, and even if it's something small that you notice that makes you smile or you giggle or you're like, oh, there's a bug on the floor, ha ha ha, I don't know, anything. It could be like anything, as long as it makes you kind of like reverse your process of thinking, or just not think about what you're thinking at that moment. Like, try your hardest to just fucking shift out of that mindset, you know, at that moment. Just do that. Like, look at your socks, or fucking you're covered in dog fur, like that might be funny, or like count your toes, or you fucking play with your fingernails, or make little clicking, you know, the clicking noises when you click your fingers together. Do something like that, like get you out of your mindset for that moment. Just in that one moment, it'll make you feel a ton better, you know. Or something. Fuck, it's already been like 9 minutes, and I just am blabbering about Jesus Christ and everything else. So good luck me, because I need it. I fucking need my own emotional support is what I need, and I'm getting there. But anyways,